If you're new, press the bell icon to get the latest notifications.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to our Jasmy video update today. So we have Monday starting off with a red candle, okay, and we have some small push to the downside, and it's actually going to scare some traders a little bit. I know that, but you see again, just as I told you, as long as you're above support, support the coin. Are we above support? Yes, we're above support. Everything is still okay. As far as you're not below the support line, it's still okay. And as far as my concern goes, let's look at the EMAs. You're still bouncing off the 10 EMA. We're okay. We're still at the 10 EMA. Nothing really bad. Now, if you do start to come down and lose 4918 and something like that, you do have 4435 as your next level of support with that 55 EMA. But if you actually go below the 55 EMA and lose double 435, 4035, 435, then that's going to be negative statement. That's going to be absolutely bad right now. All right, let's look what is happening in the smaller time frame. And right now you're still bouncing off the support. I can actually expect Jasmy to start to push back up again at this area. And I think this is nothing more than maybe a stop being hunted right now, because to me personally, this is still not looking bad or anything. And I suppose my personal opinion is that we're still looking good for Jasmy right now. So from here, you start to see the coin coming back up, which I do expect it's going to go back up again to 5295 again and come above here like this. And this was just nothing more than coming down and visiting the support level for a Monday and making a small wick for the weekly time frame as well. Now here's how the weekly also looks like. So even the weekly says one thing, that you do have this as your resistance right there, resistance right over there. What is this? Bullish closing at the moment, and on the weekly you are still above that line at the moment. So basically on a weekly we can actually start to push again up to these targets, up to 9,000 levels and 7,000 levels as well. And that's pretty much it for this update right now. You do know what you need not to lose, and you can see even on the weekly, that's where you have this some sort of a doji, the lowest part of the doji. If it's going to be taken away, that's not going to be good. That's why I say 4435 losing this one, that's it. We're going to move even lower. And keep in mind, if you start to lose 4435 and then you also go down all the way to 2691, then keep in mind on a higher time frame we still have a very long technical target, which is actually down at 1700. That is still in play. Let me just warn you that as well, because on a smaller time frame we're breaking support and resistance. Break support, resistance, try to move higher, right? I'm not talking, I mean, there's a small, tiny difference. There's a thin line of difference with what I'm doing right now. It might confuse a lot of people, but all right, I'm just going to try to explain it simply. Well, on the daily, you have small resistance that are getting broken and they're back tested as support. And when you do that, you do have the room to climb up. But on the weekly, you have a bigger bearish rectangle that actually pointed down to 1700 and 2000, which you actually didn't meet. So all you can do is, in the meanwhile, when you have this is a weekly pattern, the daily looks better for moving a little bit higher, and you might actually move higher, hit your head, and then in the future even come down there. You never know. To invalidate that target, that's why I say invalidating the target it's important to come above this resistance up here of the flag itself and break that resistance and try to move above it to 12,000 and backtest 12,000, and then you don't have any problem coming down there. Now that's why I'm not saying, I never even said that this is your bottom, but fortunately the good part about it is that we are making some good progress. Okay, we're breaking resistances, we're making bull flags. It's looking good. So as far as it's pointing to the upwards, you can actually make those small trades in between, get lucky a little bit. That's pretty much it for this update on Jasmy. Hope it makes sense. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.